For this week's challenge of the week, we have pure glute focus. This is gonna be pretty shitty. So I feel bad for Lex, who is graciously here again to demonstrate this. So this week, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing a glute tricep. But the catch here is everything is gonna be unilateral. So we're gonna go through once with one leg. So I would typically start with the weaker leg first, and then the dominant leg second run through. But the first movement that we're gonna do here is a B stance hip thrust. Then we're going to go into a single leg braced dumbbell RDL, which is one of my favorite movements for glutes. And then we're going to end with front foot elevated split squats, but pulsed only from the stretch. So what this whole sequence will look like is 20 reps of hip thrusts, 20 reps of the dumbbell RDL, and then as many reps as possible once you're completely fatigued with the split squats. So, all right, babe, you ready for this? So Lex is going to demonstrate a B stance hip thrust. And what she's going to do is, ready, babe? Mm-hmm. Are you going with your left leg?
Yeah.
So bring this foot out. Bring this foot in a little bit. Nope, nope. There you go. And then, yep, there. Now go ahead and bridge. Good. So she's working her left glute here as the primary driver. And then what we're going to do is she's going to do 20 hip thrusts, and we're going to round up once she gets to about 5 or 6. And what we want to do here is we want to use a load that is reasonably hard for 20 reps, but not a maximal 20 reps. So let's just say that Lex got to 20 reps there. Her left glute is already on fire. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the single leg RDL. So now she's going to do 20 reps here as well. Now her glute has been absolutely fried from the hip thrusts, and now she's gonna go into these braced RDLs. And if anybody has been following me for any amount of time, they would know that I am a huge fan of this rotation that she's getting around that working hip. So what we're doing here is we're lengthening the glute around that hip, and then we're fully shortening it on the contraction at the top with that external rotation. So now Lex would get 20 reps here. Let's round that up to 20. And she's gonna put that down. Now her glute is really, really, really on fire. What she's gonna end here with is these pulsed front foot elevated split squats. Whenever I say pulsed, I just mean that we're keeping the range of motion only in the bottom. So she's gonna stretch that glute, and she's gonna stay in that bottom position here. So that glute's lengthened, we're getting more range of motion because of the front foot elevated. And now once she can't keep that tempo and she can't keep that movement going, the set is gonna be over. So thank you, babe. Go ahead and stop. So all of that sequence is one round. We're only doing one full round. This is meant to be maximal intensity, maximal effort. But again, the loads should not be absolutely maximum for any one of these, but combined, they're going to create a ton of intensity. So go through the first round or the first run through with your weaker leg, and then match your effort, match your reps on the second run through with your dominant leg. And that will be a great way of being able to progress this challenge over time, but also making sure that you are keeping things relatively even and symmetrical. So thank you, babe, again. And remember, as you're going through this, 20 reps, as many reps as possible, and your glutes should be pretty smoked.